seeing people calling for the defunding of police and changing the conversation, do you think that we're moving in the right direction with what we're seeing with the uprisings in 2020 compared to what we saw in 92?
Oh, sure. I mean, just that demand alone is a huge leap forward. I mean, it's led to serious movement. And I mean, even those who are not necessarily sympathetic to Black Lives Matter recognize the validity of that demand. And once you can make that statement, you have made a huge leap forward ideologically. What I mean is that even from the point of view of efficient use of tax dollars, it doesn't make sense to send a man or woman with a gun to deal with a noise complaint from a nosy neighbor, or to write an accident report after an auto accident, or to deal with a mentally challenged. It just doesn't make any sense. And so you even have police commissioners in Los Angeles saying, you know something, you're right. Funds have to be redirected from the police department. The budget of police department has to be cut. That reduces the possible violent interactions between the man or woman with a gun and some innocent civilian, particularly Black civilian. And once again, this demand has spread like wildfire. I mean, it's really being implemented as we speak. You didn't have a similar sort of demand that was emerging from 1992. What you did have, of course, was particularly in Los Angeles with ideas of the so-called gang truce. But so I take my hat off to the Black Lives Matter movement for formulating that demand and then executing it.
To hear the rest of this show and more, you can find us at This Is Revolution Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbean, and wherever else you get your podcasts. This is Revolution. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.